So this is one of my hidden sound system setups again. There are 15 speakers here, 2 of which are hidden in plain sight. One is over there and one is over there. Just a regular setup. I'll show them from the side. So the trick is, speaker is here. Let's see if I can bring it into view a bit better. So there's the speaker. The distance from the speaker to the back row is twice the distance from the speaker to the front row, but the front row gets half the pressure because of the angle, and the back row gets half the pressure because of the distance. So there's an equal spread of volume over the tribune. I did that trick twice. The other speaker is here, but there are some more because the speakers are so high up that I wanted to draw the voices down to the stage. So there's one speaker here built into the decor, and then there's one speaker built into the decor right here on an angle relative to the audience, but that doesn't matter. I just need the energy of the speaker, not so much the sound. And then for the singers, there's another speaker down here. You can hear it hum. So then for the extra oomph, there's a subwoofer here, and it does just the really low frequencies. Its brother is in the back over there. And then to pull the sound back into the stage, there's one little speaker down here. It's an interesting design. Look at the cute little speakers. And there's another one back here, which is also meant to draw sound back into the stage plan. And that's important because one of the scenes is played here on this little decor. So I need the conversation to be drawn into the background while other players are speaking from the front, and so they should still be sounding from this plane. So I have a plane of sound here and I have a plane of sound in the back also, to get a connection with the audience. Let me see how I can get there. I put a fair amount of speakers underneath the tribune, and here's my mixing unit. Let's put some light on it. So there's a subwoofer over there. There's a speaker down there which points at the door, and the door reflects it onto the people, which makes for the audience that speaker down there sounds as if it's back there, quite some meters away from them. So I'm just using reflection. And then there's one here. Also, it's similar on the other side. It's pointed in such a way that it gives a very complex sound underneath the tribune, and it leaks through all the holes onto the chairs here. I will show you the chairs. So the back plan of sounds is really, really complex. So I cannot get the phases coherent anyway, so I just make a I make phase soup. And there's no real localization. I strive for non-localized sound underneath the tribune. So yeah, that's 15 speakers in total for this beautiful decor. And I'm really happy with this peculiar setup. It's what I do. It's what I like to do. I like sounds to hang in the air exactly like bricks don't, to quote a phrase. Also worthy of note is Radio Mic Paradise, which is here. There's still one missing. I should find that actor. These are the receivers. I built the battery charges into the drawers and connected them. so they're live and they can charge with the battery drawer closed. Very handy. If you want to use wireless microphones, that involves a lot of wires. And they all go to my mixing console, which has its brain underneath the tribune right there. Okay. And you may wonder, why 2 sets of subs? And the reason is that there are lots of thunders and eruptions in this performance. And with 2 sets of subs, I can start to roll them from here into the audience. Let's see if I can show you that. So, here's my cockpit. These are all the radio microphones. These are all the speakers. Here's where the computer comes in, so you can change between the rolls of faders on these things. I will show you the EQs that I did. So this is what I need to do in order to not have feedbacks with the system that I use. So quite a lot of heavy EQing. There are also EQs on the speaker. So this is the EQ on per singer, and this is the EQ per speaker. So the speakers are very, very differently EQ'd. So and then this is a program called QLab, and all our cues are written here. It's quite a lot, and these are complex cues, so you can fold them open and it has lists of things that should happen, things that should fade, things that should start. So lots of things happen when you press a button. So there are thunders like these. You see the light is also connected. Let me show you that again. And then there's these underscores that I do. And those come from underneath the tribune right here. So I make all these thunders, but there are chords underneath them, and they are not played from the front, they are only played from the back. So the front has the contents that belongs to the performance, and here in the back with those tones, I tell the audience what it means. So there are things that are meant for what the players hear, and there are things that are meant just for how things should feel. And this is also a reason to have 2 sets of plans in the theater space. Let me kill this sound.